How's everybody doing this evening? We're going to be doing some live readings and some activations if required. Give a few minutes for everybody to start joining as I shuffle my decks so that we get some uh, good energy going on. Let's see who is joining us. Uh, it is a chilly Monday, and let's see how is everybody doing today. How was the weekend? We're going to be doing some live readings and activations. We do one card per person. Not everybody will get a card. What is required is a little bit of patience. So you have to make sure that you're liking, following, sharing, and subscribing. And at the same time, you're only asking your question once. Asking any more than once generally just gets you muted. So let's start getting everything ready here. And I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Let's get our Monday started with some answers on some questions. And Robin, is Adam falling in love with you? And I don't know, is he? Because you should know if you're dating Adam. But let's see what's going on here. Uh, you have to communicate a little bit. So there's some obstacles for you too. So if he's not falling in love with you, it's probably because you're putting out some blocks and obstacles within the connection. Make sure you're open, make sure you're communicating. Just the fact that you have to ask about that is part of your insecurities. You have to work on that insecurity, and perhaps it's time to do some healing. Self-love would be the first one I would say. It's always complicated, Robin, but you have to work on self. You can't work on anybody else. It's all you have to work with. And Joanna Park, you're asking, will Samuel come back to you? Well, again, we gotta get to the space of not caring whether he does or not. And Spirit's telling you this too. I don't need to even tell you. You need to let him go. If he's meant for you, he'll come back. But you can't keep on holding on to that old energy. That old energy is keeping you stuck. And you're welcome, Robin. Sorry it wasn't the answer that you were expecting. Donna, do I see you dating Greg? Well, let's see what the energies are between you and Greg, or you and Craig. Greg, they all kind of blend together. Uh, Spirit saying dreams can come true, but don't block yourself. Make sure that you're working on self and always and just being true to yourself. Valerie Cates, will your career work out? Let's see what Spirit says on that one. Spirit saying yes on this one, Valerie. So whatever it is, you are in line for having a good career, provided that's what you want, right? It's always choices. Leanne, you're waiting on some good news. Will you be getting good news? That depends on you and how you feel about it. Spirit is saying next month you might get some news, but they're not willing to tell you whether it's a yes or a no, whether it's going to be good news or bad news. And let's see what we have here. So just make sure you are liking, following, sharing, and subscribing if you have gotten some cards. And let's see who else we have on the list here. Just remember, everybody, I don't get to, everybody doesn't get a card. I will try to get some free cards for as many people as I can, but usually I'll get somewhere between 1,000 to 2,000 individual people coming on in the live during my live. So you just have to have some patience when we pick some cards. Don't ask your question over and over again. It's the easiest way not to get it answered. And with that, let's see who we got and make sure you are liking, following, sharing, subscribing. Would love to get to 5,000 subscribers at one point. Damn it, Clark. How are you doing today? And Jarrell, how are you doing today? If you want some questions, just put your questions in the comments. It's okay to say hello and then ask your question. That's just being polite. Just don't ask your question over and over again. And how are you doing, Ronnie? And Dina Photo Art, how are you? Good to see you. So who would like a card? So Jarrell, I don't do any health, and the reason I don't do health is what happens is that you can create a program within yourself to create a health issue if the cards show you something. So the advice I give you on health is to believe that you are going to be healthy. So putting over, I got a card for you. And for you putting over, it's time for you to detox on social media. Spirit's telling you this is you're on there, you're doom scrolling all day. Don't doom scroll. Read a book, connect to self. You'll be better off, better served. Get out of the drama. The drama's pulling you down. And Lady J, let's see what we have for you. So Lady J, Spirit threw two cards out. And for you, it's give a lot, give less F's, right? And I'm going to hold this right up for you. Spirit saying, be who you really are. Stop trying to be a people pleaser. It's time for you to take a fresh start and be yourself. Let's see who else we have here. Let's see, Lady J. Let's get you something. And Lady J, you're coming in for a glow up. Just make sure you're remembering everybody when you're glowing up. Lizzie, let's see what we have for you. And I'm not going to get to everybody, so just make sure you're only asking your question once. For you, it's shadow work, Lizzie. You need to start going in and facing your shadows. Try to go to my Silver Fox Spiritual. Best place to start shadow work is always inner child and work your way outwards from there. I have a lot of stuff on inner child healing on Silver Fox Spiritual. That's on YouTube. And Lee, will you marry Humphrey? I guess that's your choice. You have to choose that, right? Did Humphrey ask, or are you asking? Maybe you should ask. And Spirit saying, for sure, many days. So you are going to marry him if you want to. You choose. And Clark, let's see what we have for you. Damn it, Clark. Somebody's got a broken heart here. It's time for you to do a heart healing. Damn it, Clark. You got to clear up that heart because that's holding you back in this now moment. And let's see who else we have here. Imelda. Let's see what we've got for you. For some reason, Imelda, I picked up love cards, so you're going to get a love card whether you like it or not. For you, Spirit is saying, uh, make sure you know that you're worthy of love. And then we get twin flame recognition. So if you feel like you're in a twin flame dynamic at this point, just know that you're worthy of just finding the true love that you want, not this twin flame. Twin flames are such a bad program. That's a program meant to keep you stuck. Make sure you're not getting stuck in that. And let's see who else we have. And Jarrell, let's see what we have for you for finances. Yeah, sorry I don't do the health, but like I say, I want people to be healthy, and the only way to do that is to manifest it yourself by believing you'll be healthy. So let's see what we have for finances for you. And for you, Jarrell, Spirit saying easy does it. Don't overdo everything. What you have to do is slow and steady wins the race. Hope that makes sense to you. And let me see who else I have. And yes, Dina, you would definitely get a card. So let's see what we have. I'm trying to feel into which one. I think What's the Tea is the card for you. So, all right. So, Spirit's saying you gotta get out of the space of drama, right? And it's time to clear that out. When we see a scarcity starter and a drama starter, or scarcity tactics and a drama starter, Spirit saying limit the drama, get out of this drama space. Scarcity tactics mean I'm all tongue tied here. Scarcity tactics means that you just got to be prepared. There's going to be a little bit of scarcity here until you get rid of this drama. Bring it down a little bit, get it away from you, and when you bring the drama down, life is going to move up a step. I hope that resonates with you. And let's see what we have here. Make sure everybody, if you are getting a card, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And let me see who else we have. I'm just going to roll up and down the line here. Genevieve, the person you met recently, should you give him a chance? Well, you have to tune into your own heart and see what is going on. But I'll give you a card, and the card says true love. There seems to be a potential to true love, but you have to make sure you're healed enough to actually allow that love to come in. You have to work on whatever blocks you have to love at this point. Um, let's see. Ashley, yes, you may have a card. And remember, everybody, we ask our question once and only once. We don't ask over and over again because that just makes me not want to give you a card. Because I ask for people to do a couple things. One's like, follow, share, and subscribe, and the other's to be patient while I go through and see who actually is meant to get a card. And for you, it is a few cards here. Right now, we've got Journey, the Thinking Woman, Action, and Healer of the Ages. And so for me, this is telling me that you're getting ready to get yourself on a healing journey, but you have to take some action on it, and you have to really work inside of the space of trying to understand what it is that you need to take action to heal at this point. This healing is not going to happen if you don't take action. This journey is not going to happen if you don't take action. Get out of your head and actually just take action. I hope that makes sense. And please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Let's see who else we have. And for you asking questions over and over again, it never helps you. Only ask questions once. And I'm going to mute a few people here who are just asking the same thing over and over again and expecting me not to follow the rules that I set down. Bear with me. Let me see who I have here. Carrie, let me see what I have for you. I feel this deck is coming in, and I'm going to pull some of my newer decks out. For you, Carrie, there's a past life connection, but you need to really clear some energy, not only from this past life, but from your house in general. It's time for you to sage a little bit, open the windows, clean some house, clear your energy, clear this past life connection. And bear with me while I go through and see what we have in this now moment. So just bear with me while I go through and see who else needs a card. And so, Ashley, I appreciate you sharing the live. Let's get you a card. Let's see what Spirit does have for you. And I feel for you, you're going to get one of my new cards, which is the life purpose cards. Let's see what's in alignment with you and your life purpose for this now moment. That doesn't mean it's going to be your true life purpose. It just means it's something that will possibly align for you, Spirit. What is that? And Spirit saying, for you, what's aligning for you is walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. Let it go. That's probably why I got this card. It's not so much about life purpose, why it was called. It's really you need to let go of something. You're holding on to it too deep, and it's time for you to let go. I hope that helps you. If you have a hard time with letting go is a very difficult thing because we hold a lot of trauma very dear to us because we think it's a protection when it's really holding us back. And so what we have to do is we have to work on ourselves and learn to release the energy, the contracts, and all the things that are involved with keeping us stuck. So go visit my Silver Fox Spiritual. It's on YouTube. Look for the ones that I have on breaking contracts and also on letting things go. It's a difficult one. And so bear with me while I go through some more stuff here. Nancy Nurse. I am interested in a plumber at my work, and you feel a connection. Should it be pursued? Well, have you spoken with the plumber at work? I have some funny, silly jokes I can make about it, but let's see what's in the energies between the two of you. Definitely need a drain cleaning. Let's see, what do we have here? Couldn't help myself. So what's going on with the plumber? Is there a love connection here with the plumber spirit? All right, spirit gave me a card, and the mystery says divine timing. This is going to take some time. You are going to have to be patient on this connection, and hope that makes sense to you. And let's see what we have. My screen is scrolling and I can't get back to where I want to do. Let's see what we have here. Let's see, Sadhna. I think I'm going to do a reading for you. This deck here. And for you, Sadhna, be careful. Somebody around you is a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're not what they appear. Make sure you're using your discernment and your awareness. And, well, Phoebe, it's nice to see you new here. I'm going to give you a card just for being new and saying hello. Thank you very much. And let's see what we have for you, Phoebe. Just remember, everybody, there's a lot of people here. I'm not going to get to everybody. Just ask your question. Be patient, be polite, be kind. Don't spam the feed with the question over and over again. For you, this is the world coming. That means you're coming into a period of abundance. If you haven't started to get it yet, it is on its way and fast. Make sure you're enjoying it. And how are you, Marie? And let's see what we have here. And Shikma, I'm really having tongue tied today. I don't do any mediumship, so that I can't help you with. Let's see who else we have here. Got a few new people here. So just make sure you're liking, following, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. I think, Katie, I think I'm going to give you a spiritual gift card. Let's see what comes out with a CATI. And for you, Katie, we have clairvoyance, which we all know what it is. So Spirit says you might have a little clairvoyance with you. And then we have passiography, which is the ancient art of reading tea leaves. So let me know if any of these things interest you or you're being called to it. Spirit says you may have a tendency towards both of these two things. Tell us what our tea says. And with that, let me see what else we have here. So bear with me, everybody. And for those of you who are asking your question more than once, please read what says in red, not the one up at the top, but right underneath my picture, because you're not paying attention, and that's how you get cards, by paying attention and following the rules. And let's see what else we have here. I'm just going through to some people here. Anise, let me see what we have for you, Anise. I feel that there's a card for you as well. And for you, it's a soulmate coming in. This may not be a romantic soulmate, but there is somebody coming in to help you on your path. This is person that you've known lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. They're coming in to give you some guidance and some companionship. Again, be on the lookout for that. Somebody who you just click with. Could be like your best friend forever. We don't know yet. And Jazz, I don't know who's watching over you. Really, just don't have to worry about things like that. Uh, you have everything you need on yourself. I'm not a medium, so I don't talk to spirits in that way. I'm more of a channeler. Let's see, who do we have? She in her own lane. I think you're going to get a card. So for you, it's impartiality. Spirit's telling you to make sure that you're being a little bit more balanced and impartial on how you're treating people. Don't favor one side or the other because it's going to topple. I hope that makes sense to you. And let's see who else we have. So just remember, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. For those of you asking relationship questions, I'm going to put some relationship cards up in a pick a pile in a few minutes. So let's hold off on some of those. Let's see who else we have. KJ, let's see what we've got for you. And KJ, Spirit's saying it's time for you to get rid of your impatience and learn patience. Divine timing sucks, but it is what it is. Things need to align. Work on your throat chakra. That's what we're seeing around here. And also work on your third eye. These two pieces need to be working in unison. It's time for you to clear both of those up. And Lisa 9834, I'm going to give you a card too. Even though you didn't ask a question, I'm just going to put it out there. And I'm very backed up in questions. So Lisa, this is destiny is coming towards you. You may be having some prophecy around that in your dreams, but something is aligning for you, not against you. So destiny is here. Let's see what we have here. And so just remember, everybody, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. I've got a lot of people backed up here, so I'm not going to be able to get to everybody, but I'm going to do a pick a pile in a few friends or a few minutes here. So we're going to work on relationship pick a pile. And I think I'm going to do a pause here on allowing people to ask for a card while we set up our first pick a pile. And this is for people who are looking to get something from a relationship. And so let's see what's going on. We're going to put 3 cards on the table here. And each of those cards I'm going to put a crystal. So I'm just going to pick the 3 intuitive crystals I feel. There's going to be a clear crystal. There's going to be a green one. And there's going to be a blue one. So anybody who has a relationship questions about love, you ask that question now. You're going to tune into your own intuition because we want you to start learning how to use your own intuition, not have to rely on a card reader. You can do all this yourself. And so what we're going to do is tune into our intuition. What does love want to tell me in this now moment? And then pick the color. First color that comes in your head, 1, 2, or 3, which is clear, green, or blue. Put your choices into the comments right now, and I'm going to give you everybody 5 seconds to figure it out which one is theirs. Put it in the comment. All right, looks like a lot of you guys have your questions in here. And then while we're picking that out, I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. I'll do a quick commercial. For anybody who is looking for their own personal reading, my readings run between $10 and $60. Depending upon the reading, my price list is in my pinned profile. You can see it up there on if you go to my profile. $60 one is a 35-minute Zoom call where we not only do cards, we'll go through cards, it's interactive, but I generally will give a light language healing at the end for whatever we discover because we work on healing ourselves, not just telling ourselves stories. So with that, let's get ready and let's pick our card. So if you've picked the clear card, let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. This is the divine timing card. It's Spirit is telling you stop the control. The more you try to control something, the more you try to force things, the worse it's going to get. You're just going to push things away. If you have chosen the green card, deception, somebody is wearing a mask in this relationship. So be very wary. Somebody's not telling the truth. It could be you. And if you've chosen the blue card, reconciliation, someone for your past is or will be returning to your life soon. So this could be a past person in this life or any other lifetime. So let me know if those answers resonated with you. And with that, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to go back to looking at some of the questions. And make sure you are sharing, make sure you're subscribing, and let's see who else we have here. Remember, I can't get to everybody here. I usually get about 1,000 or so people, sometimes up to 2,000. And so I'm trying to give these pick-a piles to allow everybody to get a chance to get a reading, even if it's their own intuition, which is the best reading. But it allows people to do it. I just need to have people have patience while I go through the line and see who I'm called to. Mark Fletcher, 777. I'm going to pull a card for you. And if you do get a card, make sure you are liking, following, sharing, and subscribing. And so for you, it's growth, Mark. Spirit says you're ready for some growth, ready for some expansion. It's time for you to really grow. And how do you grow? By expanding your heart space, allowing more love in. I hope that makes sense to you. It's a good period for you, Mark. Uh, Chantel, let's see what we have for you. And Chantel, for you, there's some expansion coming in and potentially a soulmate. Remember, soulmate's not always a love person. That could be a person that's here to help you work on your journey. And this is a time for expansion for you. So it's time for you to really get into meditate, really start doing some healing, because as you do, the soulmate's coming in. And the soulmate's around safety. You see the red color? That's all root chakra. That's about safety. Expansion is to let the divine connection with yourself come in. Start doing some what you call it, root chakra and also a crown chakra healing for you. And that's for you, Chantel. And let's see who else we have here. Ocean from Missouri. I didn't know there was any ocean in Missouri. I thought you were all landlocked. Let's see what we have for you. I feel it's a spiritual gift card that's coming in. It's a new set I have, a new deck I'm tuning in. Let's see what it finds for you, Ocean. Wow, that popped out first. So for you, shamanism may be calling you. So I don't know if you're getting a call to the tribal arts, to being a shaman, or just hanging out with shamans. This is what your spiritual calling is at this now moment. That may change over time. And let's see what we have here. Uh, who else we have? So bear with me, and you're welcome, KJ. Paula Swift. Let's see what we have here. I feel that there's a love card for you, Paula Swift. So let's see what we've got. And for you, it's stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. So Spirit is asking you to get into your optimism. It may take some time, but you have to start with something, and start with that feeling of knowing that something is coming in, not just hoping that it will. And let's see where we have. Just going through this a little bit more. Ebedzines. Not sure what kind of name that is, but tell me in the comments. I'm just going to pull a card for you. Just move some decks around here. Spirit, what do we have for Ebedzines? For you, it's avoid toxic people. You're surrounding yourself with a whole set of drama mamas. Spirit saying get away from the drama mamas. Find your real, true soul family, not these people that you're surrounding you with, because the people that you're surrounding yourself with, they're dragging you down. I'm just going to scroll through a little bit, so bear with me, everybody. And so Rachel Longford, autism is an imbalance. But it's something that can be worked on through energy work. It's going to help your daughter balance things. It's a program that's running in her head right now, and it's something that can be broken over time, usually with some energetics and some healing. I'm not a doctor. Never stopped seeing a doctor. Autism is very difficult from a parent side, because you never really kind of know what's going on. And there's so many different levels of autism, whether they're functioning or not. But one of the things that can help is finding an energy healer and helping some of the balance. It may not fully clear the program. That's a program that your daughter, when she incarnated, decided was going to be an experience, and that experience can change. But she has to be the one that is the instrument of change, so to speak. So I hope everything works well. I have a lot of friends with some autistic children, and that's it takes a lot of love, and I send a little bit of love out there for you on that. Cards aren't going to give the answer to that one. Let's see what we have. Liz wants to know if she's going to pass her nursing exam. Well, I hope you've been studying, Liz. Let's see, because we don't want any nurses that haven't passed their exam. And Spirit says within the year you will pass. So bear with me while I look at it. And so the Stephanie, you're looking for a love relationship card. Well, let's see what's going on that you're blocking it because that's why you're asking for it. So let's see. Usually what I do is when people want love in their life, we see what it is that they're doing because we all sabotage ourselves and we like to blame everybody else. We like to call everybody a narcissist, but really we call in that narcissist experience if indeed that's what we're experiencing it. And so we need to look at what it is that we're doing and what's in our energy, what's the trauma that we need to deal with so that we can call in a healthy partner and a healthy relationship. And for you, wow, Spirit just gave me half the deck. I'm gonna redraw this because I'm not gonna allow Spirit to give me that much. It's overload. What we're gonna do is I want one or two Spirit. I don't want more than that. All right, so let's stay with one because we want to focus on something we can work on. And for you, it's changing them, right? And you can't be in the energy of changing anybody. Why do you want to change them? Because they're not who you want. And you know that they're not who you want, but you say, but I can just change them, right? You go after the bad boy, the bad girl, whatever it is that you choose, and you try to change them to what you want. Well, guess what? They are who they are. They're showing you who they are, but you don't like it, so you're trying to change it. And that block pushes people away. What you need to do is you need to accept them for who they are or move on. And it's the same with you. If you uh, you should never change for anybody else. Change for you for reasons within you, not because somebody said, hey, I don't like blonde hair, or hey, I don't like brown hair, or I want a skinnier girl, I want a fatter girl. Right? It doesn't matter. You just have to accept who you are, who they are. If you decide to change for yourself, that's great. If they decide to change for themselves without you prodding, then it's great. But if you're prodding, that's a big no-no. And Spirit said that's going to keep pushing away the ones that are meant to come into your life. I hope that helps you because we work on healing here. Once you're aware, then you can adjust. And you know, sorry if it sounds harsh, but it's always best to be aware of where, because we manifest our own realities. And so everything good or bad that comes into our life is something that we actually create within ourselves. And we have to find that peace within ourselves to find the peace externally. And it's hard because, we're conditioned to blame everybody for everything. But once we find out it's ourselves that killing ourselves, it's a whole new ball game. And so, it's a realization. If you're ready to heal, there's plenty of healings on Silver Fox Spiritual that will help you heal inside of that. And that is on YouTube. They are for free. There is no charge. That's what free means. And if you find that those healings, which are light language based, uh, are working for you, you can consider getting a paid healing. And that goes for anybody here who's watching. Just remember that even if you don't get your cards picked, sometimes a message for somebody else is also a message for you. And if Spirit really wants to tell us that, they'll put that same message out about 4 different readings. And so, Jason, I'm going to give you the same reading that I just gave. And that's, will you ever get married? It depends on you. Let's see what's going on. Why are you not? Your problem is you're comparing people, right? You can't compare people to everybody else. You have to allow people to be who they are. And the more you're comparing them to a past person or to somebody else's person, the more you're pushing it away. You've got to heal this in yourself and you have to accept people for who they are. I hope that helps you. That's going to help you to attract the love in your life that you need. But for the most part, you also need to work on self-love. Um, Let's mute some people here. And for people who are just watching here, please don't just spam the feed. I see a lot of people spamming the feed over and over again with the same question, and that's just going to get you muted. You come back another live when you're ready to follow the rules. And Flash Rocky, that's an interesting question here. I'm going to answer this one for you. Let's just mute a few more people because the screen is just moving too fast because they're asking the same question over and over again. So will you be awakening? To a certain extent, you're starting to feel that awakening in this now moment flash. But what you have to do is start connecting to yourself more and more, and you have to start meditating more and more. And the more you meditate and connect to yourself, the more you're going to awake to yourself and the more awareness you're going to have. Now, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. There's going to be some expansion. There's going to be some contraction, but you have to choose whether you're ready to wake up or not. That's a choice that you're going to have to make. And the way to wake up is to connect to self, meditate, and just meditate to connect to self. So I hope that answers your question, Flash Wreck. I'm going to give you a card, but not for what you asked for. I want to see what spiritual gifts are aligned for you right now. And let's see what we have. Spirit says charm casting. So what is charm casting? It's not doing spells on people. What it is getting like a big bag of charms and just randomly pick a charm. And that's going to help you connect to your intuition, look at the charm and try to understand what it's trying to tell you. That's a great tool to start kind of tuning into yourself. I hope that makes sense for you, Flash Rocky. And Jojo, will you be successful soon? Well, that depends on you. Do you feel that you're worthy of success, or do you not? And I'm going to ask the question here. Spirit says, proceed, be worthy, feel yourself worthy, and you will succeed. And let's see. Zia Nuri, what does the universe want to tell you? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm curious too. What does the universe want to say in this now moment? Change your vacation or change your energy. You are starting to awaken, but in order to really truly get there, what you have to do is you have to stop being a people pleaser. You have to stop doing what everybody else wants you to do. It's time for you to do what you need to do, which is connect to self. Stop being in this energy of the people pleaser and pivot over here to a person who's now focused on connecting to self and awakening to self. I hope that makes sense. And that was for Zia. And bear with me while I scroll up and down a little bit. And Chelsea McCormick, will you stop being so depressed? That's up to you. Let's see what's going on in your energies. Let's see what we have while I'm going through here. And Mama Bear, we've answered that question quite a few times. So this energy here we have is uninterested, and this is your problem. And let me scroll up to see who that was again. Um, uh, Bear with me while I get back to the person I was just working on here. This is a problem when everything scrolls too quickly. I try to find people and then I lose them. But for the depression, here we go. This is for Chelsea. For you, the reason you're uninterested is because right now you need to connect to yourself. You need to find the love for yourself. You have no love for yourself at this now moment, and you need to find it. And the only way to find it is to heal it and start connecting to self. Start doing some inner child healing and also some self-love. I do have some light language in my YouTube channel for self-love. I think that would be very helpful for you at Silver Fox Spiritual. Healing is a choice. Getting out of depression is a choice. Depression is a program, and it's a program meant to keep you stuck, keep you from awakening to yourself, and keep you from spiritually awakening. What you have to do is you have to find that love within yourself, even if right now you can't find it. Once you do, you'll start moving out of it, but it takes time. This is not instantaneous, but some of the light language can help you to kind of just change just a little bit of the energy, and you change it a little bit at a time, one day at a time. And let me scroll down now. So I hope that helps you. And yeah, Mama Bear, I'll give you a card, but yeah, not on the same question you ask all the time. And the reason being, Mama Bear, is once Spirit gives you a question, don't second guess it. Don't keep asking because you're pushing it away yourself. That's you doing it. For you, it's exercise. It's time for you to move around, Mama Bear. It's time to release that stuck energy. Stop hanging on to the past and just allowing the future to flow. Do some grounding. Go to my Silver Fox Spiritual and go find some grounding, some energy releasing. You got a lot of stuck energy. And Tessa, do you not read what it says on the screen? I'm assuming not, so I'm just going to mute you for the live because we only ask our questions once here and not more than once. And you're welcome, Mama Bear. And Katie, when will your divorce be settled? It's when you two decide to compromise. Uh, I'll pull some timing cards, but it's going to change depending upon your choices. So let's see what we have. Timing says June, so you got a few months now, but just make sure you're open for compromise because any decision you make can change that timing, and it can move it out or it can make it in. It's only in this now moment. That's what the time looks like. And Jen, can you have a card? Yeah, let me feel into the card. I think this card here. Too many cards, Spirit. I'm going to take one. Jen, for you, it's time for you to be in your creative spirit. You need to really dig deep into self and try to understand what it is you're truly trying to create, not what everybody else is telling you to create, but what you truly want within yourself. Time to meditate. Focus on your solar plexus and your crown chakra. Bring some love into there, into the solar plexus. Clear that space, and as you clear that space, your creation is going to come out. And Murphy, the Bernie dude, what we need to do is first follow the directions, which is you just ask your card once, ask for your question once, and never more than once. Um, so just follow it, and I'll see if I feel like coming back to you. But I don't like it when people ask the same question over and over again, or just are saying me, because it scrolls the screen, and I can't focus on the people I'm trying to. Let's see who else we have here. Benita Herbst. Let's see what we have for you. Feel a life purpose. And for you, there's a career change coming. And Spirit's saying that you may be uh, kind of connected to yoga, so to speak. And when I say connected yoga, it means something inside of that space of yoga or qigong or anything in that nature seems to be something that you may be attuned to or you're actively practicing at this point. You're going to need it because you're going to need to kind of mellow yourself out because a career change is coming, whether you are looking or not. And Carrie, yeah, I don't do whether the dog's going to be found or not. I'll pull a yes or no and see what Spirit says. Spirit's saying ask again. They don't want to tell you. Let's see who else we have here. So bear with me a little bit here. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. If you don't get picked and your need is immediate, you're welcome to DM me for paid readings. My paid readings do run $10 to $60, depending upon what kind of reading you want. Or if you just find that one card is just not going to answer you enough, that's fine too. We can do some paid readings. I'm going to do a timing card pick a pile next, so everybody can get a question answered because a lot of people are asking when. So we're going to find out when by tuning into our own intuitions. This is my way of allowing more people than one to get a card. I guess everybody gets a chance to get a card, whether you're picked individually or not. So we're going to put 3 cards on the table. And so what we're going to do is we're going to tune into our timing question and we're going to ask ourselves, when will something happen? You've got green. Let's flip it over here. We got the green card. We've got the purple card and we have the blue card. So let's tune into our own intuition. I'm not going to answer any more questions right now until we do this. Pick a pile. I want you to tune into your own intuition on um, when is something going to happen. You ask yourself that, and then you pick color: green, purple, or blue, whatever pops in your head first. Do not second guess your intuition. So let's go see your answers. Put them on the screen. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to do that. Okay, it looks like a lot of you have chosen. So make sure you are choosing with whatever pops in your head first. And let's go through the deck here. So those of you who have chosen green, it's going to happen in the morning. Spirit is not going to tell you what morning, but it's going to happen. If you've chosen the purple pile, we're looking at November, so we got a little ways. It's the harvest season. And if you've chosen the blue pile, it's going to happen in October. So for most of you, it's going to be somewhere, between October and November in the fall. For those of you who chose the green card, Spirit's having fun with you, and he's saying, Spirit's saying it's in the morning. It's not going to say what morning. So with that, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. I always love it when Spirit has a sense of humor on at least one of the answers. And so let's go back to the cards. I'm going to probably do about another 3 or 4, if that, more like probably 2 readings, and then I'm going to call it an evening. I usually only stay on for just under an hour. And so let's see who else had a question. And so just make sure you are following if you have gotten a card. And so Murphy, seems like you're behaving now. So let's see what we have. I'm going to pull a card for you because you got your timing question answered already. I'm just going to pull what you need to know in this now moment. All right. So for Murphy, the Bernie dude, for you it's social media detox. You're all over the place with social media. Spirit saying stop the doom scrolling. It's time for you to just focus on something like connecting to self rather than sitting and watching social media all the time. Put the Kardashians down. You don't need to watch them. They have enough money already. So let's see who else we have. I'm going to probably do about 2 more questions here. And Melissa, yes, you can ask for a card, and I feel this card is coming for you. And Foot Fairy, you have made the cut of not listening whatsoever to what I've just said for 1,000 times, which is no, we don't ask our question over and over again. So you'll be the next muted person. Why? Because then I can't remember who it was that I was reading because I see your screen scrolling. And so, Melissa, for you, Spirit saying counseling, heart's desires, you're being supported right now. Perhaps you're needing to be counseled or you like to counsel. And I'm getting school. So let's see what we have here. The answer you're seeking is going to school. So perhaps maybe you are a school counselor, or if you've thought about counseling as a career, that might be something you might want to think of because it seems to be aligning. These are all green cards, which is very heart centric. And I'm going to probably answer one more card, and then I'm going to probably call it a night for tonight because I start to see people who are in that place. Oh, we've got somebody from Sweden. So let's see what we have for you, Enrid, Tatum. It's nice to see people from all over the world coming and joining my live. Let me feel into what deck is coming for you. I feel this one here. Let's see what we got. Well, the cards don't lie, Melissa. I guess it's definitely it. And for you from Sweden, this is uh, bad habits, right? Spirit's saying you got some bad habits, whether it's drugs, addiction, toxicity. Bad habits don't always have to be toxicity. It could be watching the Kardashians, love the bust on them. It could be hanging around with drama mamas. It could just be physical dependency on either a person, on external things such as drugs, such as alcohol, such as food, smoking, whatever it is. Spirit's saying it's time for you to get rid of these habits. They're not helping you any at all. And you're welcome, Melissa. I appreciate you coming down to the live. And I thank everybody who has come to the live to get a card. Some days I get as many people as I can. That's why we do a lot of pick a piles because I generally get about 1,000 to 2,000 views on my lives, and it's actually been getting a little bit bigger than that. And there's no way one of me can answer everybody's question, so I do a lot of pick piles to try to get everybody a chance to get some sort of an answer, even if it's not the answer of their specific question. I generally try to tune in and see what kind of question most of the people are looking to do, whether it's a relationship, a yes or a no, a timing, and then we pick those cards. So with that, I do thank everybody for coming. Make sure your notifications are on because I go live a lot during the week. It all depends on how busy I am. As to how many days a week I do go live. And, generally when I go live, you'll get a chance to get one card. If you find that you want something a little bit more than a single card, where you get some real information, then consider doing a paid reading. I have them from $10 to $60, and I also do light language healings, which run from $10 to $60 as well. You can reach me at silverfoxspiritual@gmail.com, or you could also just send me a DM. Usually my big readings are done through Zoom. It's usually 30 minutes. It's interactive, and you're generally going to get a light language healing with that. And for those of you who have stayed on to the end, I am going to give you a little bonus here. So if you follow my page on Facebook, I'll just post it into the comments. It's also in the description of most of my current videos. There is my Facebook group. The first 100 that are join and follow my Facebook group and keep following it until I get to 100 are going to be put into a raffle, and that raffle is going to be for a free reading or light language healing, your choice, and that's the full one. That's the $60 one. So you get a 1 in 100 chance. It's a pretty damn good chance, and it doesn't cost you anything to join other than to just follow my page. So with that, you guys have a chance to win something. Go ahead over to my Facebook group and just click on follow for that. The link is right there in the comments. Also, follow me on YouTube, my Silver Fox Spiritual. That's where I have my light language healing channel. I have light language healings for just about every situation, many pains, many ailments. Although I'm not a doctor, I can help with some energetics. We always want you to keep seeing a doctor because we're spiritual people. We are not doctors. Although we're healers, we heal the soul. And so you need to keep seeing your doctor, seeing that physical doctor. Don't rely just on this. And with that, that's Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube. I have readings by Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube as well. Always look for this logo. That is my logo. And of course, Instagram. And so with that, thank everybody and have a great day. And, if you it looks like we have our resident scammer already. Anytime somebody says inbox me, that's the time for you to know that you're being scammed. I just blocked them. Always be cautious. Use your discernment. Anybody who jumps into somebody else's life to try to sell their services or wares, they're already scamming because if they were good at what they did, they'd have their own life. So with that, have a great day, and I will see everybody at the next live. Cheers.